welcome to my channel. This is Zero, your host, and we are watching this beautiful destroyer Khabarovsk. I think this is tier 10 Russian destroyer. Now this captain's name is Mr. Taumo, and he's playing in mountain range domination. And I think he will try to go for B. Now something very scary. In this gameplay, folks, the enemy team has 5 destroyers, of which all 5 are gunboats. I'm talking about 2 Goering, 1 Fletcher, and 2 Bensons. We only have 4 destroyers, of which one is torpedo boat Shimakaze, and we have Fletcher and Udaloy. Now Fletcher, Udaloy, and Shimakaze, they are in division, but don't get me wrong, the enemy teams has huge advantage, because basically when you're facing a division with 2 Gearings and 1 Fletcher, they do something very wrong if they don't succeed whatever they try to focus. So we don't have any division. This captain is in Khabarovsk. It's a bad detection I'm talking about. We will be detected. This is he has 15 points, captain, and that's for damn sure. We will detect by sea 9.7 kilometers, but I personally think his build, he has the build with a demo expert, and maybe survive, they will earn 4,000 more HP. Yeah, that thing I do. And the range is 13 point. I'm talking about the main guns are 13.5. There's someone in the smoke, folks, and it must be a destroyer, right? Remember that. Okay, we are seeing Gearing over there. It must be his other division friends Gearing inside the smoke. Now he decide also to pop the smoke. I'm talking about this enemy Gearing. Maybe, I think I'm just saying maybe the Shimakaze is spotting this Gearing, but it's bad news for our Shimakaze, because well, basically Shimakaze, it's food for Gearing. It's very, especially 2 Gearings. She may go down very easy. We have to do whatever we can to protect our destroyer to not being killed. And now the Shimakaze popped the smoke, very wise. We're still spotted where we do massive of this damage to this Gearing. There's still 1 more destroyer left, folks, and we are still spotted. Very, very strange that nobody's shooting at us. Well, they do right now. But we have very good maneuverability and very good speed. The problem, and this is the only really good things about the Russian destroyer versus US destroyer, the shell arcs I'm talking about, it takes so long time from, let's say, 7 or 8 kilometers away to travel to hit the target. Oh, this is close, folks. This is closer than you think. Oh, look. Oh man, that was close. Whew. Very good that we did not take that. Yeah, so the shell arcs from US destroyer are so bad, it takes almost forever. It's almost impossible to hit anything more than 10 kilometers. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But you as a Russian destroyer, you will hit target something as 13 or even 14 kilometer. Our friend does not have a 14 kilometers range, but it does have around 13 and a half. Oh, we are bitch. We pull Otzer or Notzer. Not a whole lot, but we can reverse and we can engage this enemy Bismarck. Now remember, folks, Bismarck secondary, it's not a joke. It doesn't matter what ship you have, it doesn't matter what you are. The secondary of Bismarck with special build, I'm talking about secondary build, will put you on fire and will eat you as a breakfast. I'm talking about he will shoot you you know, rounds and rounds and rounds and kill you. This is the reason why we pop smoke. This is the reason why we do want to engage this enemy Bismarck in the smoke. So the secondary should not fire at us, because the secondary won't fire something they don't see. You have to put manual as a target, but now if you don't see the destroyer, then you cannot do it. But here's the deal, folks. This is something very important. This Bismarck is a tier 8 battleship, and this is Yamato tier 10. But now the Bismarck secondary will work really hard to this Yamato, and she's on fire. What I'm trying to say is that the Bismarck secondary is not a joke. Even though, don't get me wrong, Yamato has a great, around ridiculous 10 point something kilometers secondary, which is very good. But she was on fire thanks to this Bismarck. Well done. We only have 6 fires and 32,000 damage and 110 hits. But folks, this is not good. Why? Because the enemy team kept B and A, which basically we only secure C. Thanks that we took down, together with Yamato, we took down this Bismarck. Fletcher is still alive. Okay, Fletcher, our Fletcher killed the enemy Fletcher, and our Orleans killed the enemy Benson, which is nice. Now, here's the deal, folks. Minotaur, this is a really good, scary destroyer killer, if I can say so. Because the rate of fires is actually even greater than the Khabarovsk tier 10 destroyer. I'm talking about the rate of fire, just insane. I think I'm talking about Minotaur, the Royal Navy cruiser. She does have better rate of fire than Goering, and that is sick. 8 point something kilometers. We are using speed boost. Okay, now he popped the smoke. Remember, the Royal Navy cruiser does not have a huge, big circuit. They have to slow down in a good time and then basically stay in the smoke, or of course run away. So I think this was very good decision from our captain. You see those torps, folks? They were very close to get. How should I say? The torpedo launcher were very close and tight together, so there would be no escape if the enemy Minotaur, the Royal Navy tier 10 cruiser, it's still there. They will hit, and they will hit hard because of the torpedo were so damn close to each other. Apologize about that, folks. We are engaging this Izumo. 4 torpedo hits and we killed the tier 10 cruiser in the smoke. If you stay in the smoke, you will pay the price. Now, folks, it's very intense battle because we are engaging this Izumo and Benson. The same thing with Izumo, folks. Why we do pop here the smoke? It's also because of the secondary. The secondary of Izumo, it's also almost more than 10 kilometers, so they could fire back, you know what I mean? There are some battleships you have to remember, don't ever try to come within 10 kilometers. Well, you do, but there's also a chance that you will get wrecked by the secondary, and one of those are the Izumo. Okay, folks, we are spotted because that's the problem with the smoke from the Russian destroyers. They don't last that long, and it's very short time. And folks, the enemy teams, they kept B, and that is actually not that good. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised exactly in this moment what the heck happened with the friendly team. Look at the score, 612 and 405. You may ask, oh, this is an easy win and we have this one in the bag, right? Wrong. This is so wrong you can have, because this is far, and I mean really far away from easy winning. Even though, then this is kind of interesting. We only lost 2 ships, and the enemy teams lost a lot of ships. You will see that this is not that easy as you may think. Okay, folks. Yeah. One really bad thing about the Benson. Benson, it's a great ship, but for me, it has the worst torpedo of any nation, especially at tier 8. It's slow as shit. What? 55 knots torpedo, even though they are 92, that's actually Mayhem's torpedo. It's good for tier 8, for tier 7, but not for tier 8. Oh, go, folks, we killed this Benson in the smoke. He was sitting still and we hit him until he's dead. And now, suddenly, just in a short of 5 seconds, we lost 2 ships. Oh, apologize, 3 ships. And suddenly it doesn't look that great. Even though we have advantage that I'm talking about, we have B and C, there's still nothing 100%. And this is the reason I do like this gameplay. This is not obvious, you just go wreck them, you just go and easy kill. This is nothing about easy. You have to know exactly when to pop the smoke. If we would not pop the smoke, this was very unlucky. You see all his salvos and the secondary went not into us. So far, folks, we have 97,000 damage we did and we received 0, nada. 0 damage so far, and we changed to AP. You see, this captain really knows when to change to AP and when to use HE. 3,500 damage almost, more or less. 1 salvo. Okay, this the second one was still the same amount of 3,000. The second one is widespread, that's good. But this is Zumo captain, it's not that fool. He won't go just straight, even though this should be easy kill, right? Within 5 kilometers, you know what I mean? But no, this guy is turning. So even though we do massive damage to this guy, but this Izumo captain, he has so much health. It's not easy to take down a Yamato or Izumo with the most HP, or well, the most HP actually have the German ones. The tier 10, that's the most HP destroyer. I'm talking about battleship. Alright, folks. Someone, it's radar us. Man, who has the radar? Maybe the Hindenburg, maybe? Someone is on the left and the secondary is open up. Someone really scary. And folks, that's Hindenburg, the tier 10 German cruiser. We have AP only. Now we received the first time of the 124,000 damage. We received first time our first hit, but we're not alone, folks. The big guns are arrived, and I'm talking about Tirpitz or Amagi are very close, within 5 kilometers from us, and they also engaged in Hindenburg, and that was actually very crucial because one-on-one Hindenburg will actually kill and destroy pretty easy, but we were not alone. Matter of fact, those really big thanks to the Tirpitz and Amagi, they showing in the just right moment. But folks, look at the score. Isn't that weird? How the heck you say that you have this one in the bags? Because now we are losing heavily, and I'm talking about the huge thanks to this enemy Benson. You see, there's one Benson because they kept, and here's the deal, folks. It's 555 points versus 678. So if we don't do something, and something pretty fast, because it's only a little bit more than 5 minutes left, they will win the game. I don't know what the heck happened with the friendly team. They lost a lot of ships in very short of time. And here's the deal, folks. We are spotted, and we don't know who's spotting us, but I have a good feeling that it must be the US Benson. Very strange from our captain, and he put all 10 torpedoes. Our person would not put all to salvo, even though they have a very good spread. It's always safer to save another round to be more careful, like right now that you know exactly where your enemy is. Okay, that's my own personal opinion, but folks, we are still a lot behind, and I'm talking about almost 100 points behind. What the heck? And Oh, folks, this is bad news. This Benson really played well. We put a huge torpedo in our smoke and we unfortunately took one. He's still shooting blind, kind of weird, because I think this Benson was playing really smart. He was, you know, putting this Kurfürst and the Izumo on his smoke, so we did not see anything. We're just shooting blind, you know what I mean? But now our Tirpitz and Amagi are going for this Kurfürst and go for the Benson, trying to kill the Benson. That's the most dangerous ship. Okay, we receive Confederate, folks. Kurfürst. But I don't think that this our friendly Tirpitz will survive this one, folks. And Kurfürst is down. Very good help of this Tirpitz. Tirpitz sending the torpedo. Torpedo may actually hit. The thing is that you don't want to brawl with the Tirpitz, no matter what ship you have or who you are, because, folks, I think the Izumo received some torpedoes from our Tirpitz. But the problem is our Tirpitz is very low HP, very low HP. We change to AP, folks. The power of AP. Come on, take him down. Ooh, the secondary. Our Tirpitz is down, and so it's Izumo. That was him. That was pretty awesome fight. Very well played of our Tirpitz. He saved us with the Hindenburg, and we saved us and actually damaged this Izumo and Kurfürst. So thanks, even though he died, he really did the good job. And folks, look at that. We still don't have this one in the back, but Benson, he didn't run away. And folks, ooh, this is close. Torpedo bit. The second torpedo salvo was really bad. And folks, this will be the end, because as this close range, Benson does not have the firepower. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.